time to wake up. We have walked the walk many years, many times. We have walked in silence. We have expressed our voices. People have died. We've walked the walk. We have talked the talk. Nobody's listening. Nobody listened. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. This generation cares.
Black Lives Matter.
When I saw the video, it weren't the nicest of things to see.
When I watched the George Floyd video, it's upsetting. You feel a bit hopeless that years on we're still having to deal with this as a black community.
I feel like that whole video was just a violation.
It's just horrific, like it's out of order.
The video about George Floyd was really terrible.
I was absolutely shocked.
What happened, it was disgusting, to be honest.
Seeing the video distresses me because I know how much it happens, like not just in America but in like the UK as well, which a lot of people forget.
I feel sad and I feel angry.
I couldn't get through the whole video of his death because I felt that it was too sad to watch.
It is hurtful to see someone pass away and the police are using their, The police are using their brutality a bit too much because they're overusing their power because of their skin colour.
I think the worst thing about it is that it really hits you as a young person to see a black man on the floor being held down by white policemen. It's something that's completely shocking to see, and to be happening now in 2020 is the worst thing possible.
The protests that's been happening is a bit mad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, bare things have been going on. But I like the way how everyone's standing up for themselves now as a black community.
The protests and everything that's going on in different countries have really come to highlight the serious situation of the world today and everything that we go through, and for us to know that things need to change for the better.
Protesting, I feel like it's well overdue. It should have happened ages ago. I'm glad that everyone's finally finding a voice as a community. I hope this does something. You know, this movement it's big, it's empowering.
All the protesting that's going around with George Floyd, and I really do hope that we can get justice for him one day. In our black community, we will not be silent because this shouldn't be happening in this century. 2020 is not the year for us to be still fighting for justice and fighting for freedom to be normal in our own lives.
And I like that people are going take to social media, which is where a lot of people do stuff nowadays, and that they're peacefully protesting, but that's more like a short-term thing where in the long term people need to go out and vote, people need to change the power and stop systemic racism. And there's this thing where policemen don't always get arrested because of unprecedented situations and in America, and they need to change that as well because it's wrong. And it stops and it helps policemen get away with stuff that is blatantly murder if a normal person would do it.
When I was at the protest yesterday, it was very empowering. I feel like you want to do more when you're there. This is something I want to be a part of, and this is something that I know needs to change, and I want to have a voice in it. And it's just great being part of a community that does care and a community that will come together in a time of need. But this is just us getting our message out, and it needs to be heard.
I think it's really important that our generation are the ones that make change now with the whole Black Lives Matter protest, the tearing down of the Edward Colston statue. I think it's important that this stuff is happening now, because if it doesn't happen now, then when will it happen?
All this protesting, I can understand it, but to be honest, it's not really going to change anything unless we all do more to change it. Otherwise, it's just going to be the same. The police ain't going to change. And I feel these protests, the ones now, I hope it makes a difference. I'm not sure if it will, but I hope it does, innit? Because it's different. I've never seen, I've seen protests, but not like this for a long time. So it's different. Hopefully it brings change in it.
If people keep on protesting, that hopefully something will change. It might, hopefully it will spark something so that in the future.
Support people with their skin colour, don't be rude to people about their race or anything.
as a community, we just need to stay strong together and just hope for the best, because right now there's nothing we can really do except for pray and hope that everything goes well.
I think the way that we can stop this is by educating people and having stricter laws about racism. I think they need to build more youth centres where everyone can come together and be as one in a community.
Everyone's got friends from different races, and I think like just asking or like even just like reading a book every now and then about something that's like not got to do with you, or people need to be educated, and it's not really something they focus on in schools, because it's all good and well them saying they have a Black History Month, but in my whole time in school I've never had a proper Black History lesson, and it's just not something they focus on. I think they only really have a Black History Month to say they're doing something when they're not really.
And we should start bringing more communities together, like from all backgrounds, to come together, and like for example, like Carney's Community Centre, where it's open to everyone, and we should have more of that around, like maybe like in every area, like try to have a community like that, and like just learn to love each other, because that's the best thing ever. Yeah. Peace, guys.
I feel like a lot of people feel as if their voice doesn't matter, because if they say something and then it's out of place, they feel they're going to be attacked or someone's going to come after them. But if people don't speak, then how are people going to know what's wrong and what's right? In the end, I understand that we need to rely on the people of power to make the change happen, but they're not going to listen unless all of us come together and help make a change.
Stand together.
To be honest, I don't think there's hope for this society, because people won't change. You're not born racist. You're brought up by the people around you, and yeah, it's not good.
But in this this little circle of inequality and that, so literally my point of view is it has happened. It showed us that it is happening, so people are doing something about it. My question is, why aren't people doing something about it before? So I think people need to think of that.
Young people, in like friend groups and stuff, we don't really think about race. But some adults in their friend groups, they might think about race, thinking about, oh, I want to hang out with people that are like my race or stuff like that. I don't really have hope for a future where there isn't any racism, because even though racism isn't a good thing, people are still racist and stuff like that. So there will be a future, but there won't be a future without racism completely.
For the future, I don't know. As a race, as a country, I hope we just move on, literally.
I think that the future will be good if people are respecting to other people, that people don't view each other as a specific colour or like gender, and just view each other as human.
That we're all equal, that everyone in this world, we're all humans. There's not different races. There's only one race, and that's the human race. We should all learn to love and respect one another, be treated the way that we want to be treated. We shouldn't be left out in the dark because of skin colour. It makes no sense. It's just dumb. Just because we've got a chemical that changes the colour of our skin doesn't mean that we're not different from everyone else. We all wake up, we all brush our teeth, we all have the same similar cereal that we all eat, that we all go to the same school, we all learn the same stuff.
But to be honest, everyone's the same. It don't matter about skin colour, nothing. Everyone's the same. Like, it's not like anyone's got anything different. Like, different cultures, yeah, you can be proud of where you come from, but like, everyone's the same.
I just hope that prime ministers, presidents around the world will actually, I was about to say pattern, but actually fix up the police forces and make sure that we have a law enforced where we treat everyone the same, not just white people, black people, whatever. Everyone should be the same. And yeah.
I do believe that there is hope for the future, because I believe that the world will become a better place with everything that's going on with Black Lives Matter, that we as Carney's community can come together to make the world a better place.
Black Lives Matter.